Okay, this week after you turn in your in-class essay, once you hit that submit button, it will go to me. But remember, before you do that, you were supposed to have copied and pasted a copy of that in-class essay for your own records. So you're going to copy and paste it into a Word document or some kind of document, because that essay is also going to be sent. Not only does it go to me, but you're going to send it to an online tutor, or you're going to send it to the paper center so you can get some feedback on it. And then you're going to upload that information, either the feedback from the paper center or the name, the date, the time that you met with your tutor. So that information will come back to me in the final week, okay, in week 8 for the summer school. So let's take a look at how do you do that. So if you look at the URL up here, I'm just on the Saddleback web page on the Tutoring Center. You can actually find that under Student Success on the main menu here and go to Tutoring, okay? So what we have here is the online tutoring. Let's go back one. Let's just make sure I got to the right place. So here's the Tutoring Center and the tutoring services, okay? Now this video is made during the COVID-19 time, and you're going to be accessing NetTutor, and that's the platform you're going to use to see a tutor or submit your paper, okay? But before you do that, before you can even access NetTutor, you have to be registered for Tutoring 300. That's a requirement. Otherwise, you're not going to be able to see NetTutor on your Canvas website. Now, if you've already signed up for tutoring, you might already have it and you're good. So if you've done tutoring in other classes, that should be good. But ESL has its own number. So if you have not signed up for tutoring, let me show you what to do. It says right here, register for Tutoring 300. So if you click that, it's going to tell you the TU 300 course listings. If you click that, it will take you out to our class schedule. And you notice at this time that I've made this video, it's actually the summer of 2020. And then once you do that, it's going to show up in your Canvas, just like your class, my class shows up in your Canvas, okay? So once that's done, we'll take you back here. And so you've registered for Tutoring 300. So it says from your Saddleback homepage, sign into your Canvas account. And then you'll see that, okay? And it wants you to click on the Net Tutoring link. And you're going to be doing the online tutoring, or you're going to be doing the paper review, and it will tell you how to do that. Now, I think what's going to be very handy for you is to click on this NetTutor step-by-step guide. And I've already opened that in here. And they recommend Chrome, but you can also use other browsers. But then it just says Canvas is optimized for Chrome, but you can use other browsers. Okay, so you go to your Canvas, you log in. And this time, once you've signed up for Tutoring 300, it's going to show up in your dashboard, just like SL 180 does. You're going to click on that. And it also shows you can find this under your courses as well. You can find it under dashboard or courses. It's just letting you know that. Okay, and then NetTutor is going to show. So you want to click on NetTutoring, or NetTutor as it says. And then you want to click your group. Well, your group is going to be English, so you're going to scroll down in these and select English, okay? So here's English and Literature. You'll click that and it will have ESL. Okay, and then you're going to have some options here. You can drop in and meet with a live tutor. And what it means by drop in, you're doing this online. You're not dropping into the Saddleback campus. You're really dropping in with an online tutor. Or you can drop off a paper. So I'm letting you guys decide. Do you want to meet for a half an hour face-to-face, via Zoom with a tutor, so you can talk to a live person and they can look at that in-class essay that you did? And what I want you to discuss is what were your strengths and what were your weaknesses? How could you have done better on that? So you need to make sure that you have the question that you were supposed to answer so your tutor knows what it was you were supposed to write about, okay? Without that question, they're not going to know if you wrote about that very well or not. So you can either click here, and usually you have to wait 5 minutes to get with the tutor, or you can drop off your paper. You click it there and they'll have you upload your paper, and it's usually a 24 to 48 hour turnaround, okay? Then, if you do a drop off and meet a tutor, it tells you what the window is going to look like, what you need to do. So you can read through this. And it says, while waiting to connect with the tutor, please have only one NetTutor window open. Leaving the live tutor page and navigating through NetTutor will remove your name from the queue. So don't go traveling around, okay, or try to open up several windows in NetTutor. Just once you click it, then just wait for your tutor. Don't have your other windows open. Okay. You also see your locker. It will say your ESL locker, and that's where they'll put copies of either the paper that you submit or of your session with your tutor. Okay, because they're going to record your live tutoring sessions, which is nice because you can go back and look at those. Okay, or you can read the feedback from your dropped off papers. You can also drop off a question if you have some kind of question that you want them to answer. Okay, so yours will say your English or your ESL locker, more than likely here, and that's where you find your videos and your paper once they've commented on that. Okay. Okay. If the live tutor is not available, because it's supposed to be 24/7, but for some reason, if it's not available, they're going to tell you what the schedule is. So you will click on that, and it will tell you when the next available tutors are. But with the 24/7, you should be able to get a tutor most of the time. If not, you'll schedule a time with them that you can. Okay. So either whether it's NetTutor or the Paper Center, either two, you're required to do one of those, not both of those, okay? All right, folks, so that's how you access the Tutoring Center. It's extremely helpful for whatever course that you take in Saddleback, but for my students who are moving on to English 200 or to English 1A or 1B, or either the content courses that are going to ask you to write essays, it's so important that you learn how to do our online tutoring, our Paper Center, because it's really going to help you a lot, and you will be very happy that you used this resource for our class. Later on during the semester, as you start to finish your paper and you get the entire essay done, you're going to be submitting these essays to the Paper Center or to a tutor, and you're going to show me the feedback that you get from these tutors. But I'll have more explanation on that as the week progresses. Okay, so enjoy writing this paper and do your best. Sign up for tutoring. It's due this week, but you don't have to see the tutor. I just want you to sign up for the class. That's it. You just have to sign up. Okay, everybody, see you online and have a great week.